Everybody, I got a special announcement I'm going to be making on my show Interviews 106.1 FM, WKT. I've been gone for a while, but I have a new roommate. His stuff's in, it moved into the room, and we're going to be showing you some things on how to become enlightened, because we are on the road to home, and I'm just going to make an announcement about the show. So I just thought I'd include everybody in on this. Yeah. There's Brady. I keep tripping over my dress because it's too long. These are
dog there.
And these are all the here. Those are channeled things in there. Oh. If you ever want to look at them, these are things that were predictions that are happening right now, so that you can see that they're real.
Nice.
So yeah. So I've got the sound bit thing here. And then I forgot the cord, but that's okay. This skirt is so long. It's usually things are short on me. My mom used to have to, literally, she used to have to make my pants when I was a kid because I have 33-inch legs, and the rest of me is short. Oh, okay.
That picture is not online. That's interesting. The picture that I'm talking about is not, for some reason, on my photo blog, which is weird.
It isn't?
Yeah, that's weird. It's an interesting discovery. I'm looking to see if I have it on my hard drive on here or not.
So I'm going to put this, I'm going to plug this in so I can make sure I play this. Now, anybody that is watching this now, I don't think you're going to, but you can see my brows, all right? I can put this up to here so that you can hear it. I wanted to make this a moment that's captured. So, even if, as I say, if you want to, I'm going to record it too, so.
Okay.
So, if you're just like watching this, Brady and I are doing a YouTube, we have a YouTube channel, and we're going to have things that we add as we go along. We'd love to get your suggestions. We both have been through a lot, we're both Aquarians, and so we've been friends for a long time. We'll talk about a lot of that later on, like how we connected, but I did ask that somebody come into my life that I can grow with spiritually, somebody who I can trust, somebody that can also be like a positive influence and mentor to other people. And Brady sent me a message, and it was like, okay, that's it. And I just out of the blue, I don't know that he expected me to say that. I'm like, I'm looking for a roommate. Yeah. And it was just a simple okay. It was going to either be a yes or no.
I was having a rough time and thought I could probably use a reading.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking.
And you're like, and it came to me that then I was just going to ask. And I was glad it was a guy. Because drama, sorry, but sometimes it's hard to have girl roommates.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Julie. I like Julie, but. Oh, need somebody to love.
It's a good song.
Sorry. I love that. Need somebody to love. Well, I have a lot of people I love.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I don't want anybody to think I'm drinking beer, because a lot of people think this is beer and it's not.
It kind of looks like the old
that's what I said, cooler. Ginger beer, non-alcoholic. Okay, sorry.
About 15 seconds or so. Ouch. Oh.
Somebody to love.
It's hard to beat Freddie Mercury, isn't it? Yeah. It's
oh my gosh, I love. His voice. He went through so much too.
Oops. Sorry, that was my fault.
That's okay, because I didn't turn that down, and so everybody could hear us talking. Okay. That's all right.
We're not perfect. It's okay.
Actually, I think it's funny.
I think we're gonna get better, but we're not perfect.
Well, and we are in. I've been trying to stream this in a lot of places. We're on YouTube right now because we are starting our own YouTube channel.
Yes.
Adding it to, and we're looking at Taos on the road to Ulm is getting the most votes right now.
Okay.
Because I have this voting thing out there. And then I'm sure, Brady, you'll have something to, like, we'll be doing.
Yeah, I might,
there.
maybe, we may just have some parallel, like, where there'll be stuff that's shared
We'll do
between
something
them. We can point to each other and everything else.
We'll have a show. We're doing a show together. And then anything that, like, if you do anything on your own, then it'll be on that page too.
Yeah.
So, and it's a journey that we want you to take with us. But I just wanted to say that I have some exciting news, real exciting news that I want to share with you. So, just going to start out by thanking you for being totally present with us. And breaking news from interviews on Kimmie Rose 106.1 FM WKT. Special announcement.
I love it.
Very excited about this, and so glad you're tuning in. And
Fresh off
so
the
excited
presses.
that it's keep playing right now. Fresh off the presses. I am excited to announce that Brady is now a host with me on interviews, so we'll have to get his picture up there. You know, see, anybody, I'm going to find somebody that does it, some cartooning things. Actually, my niece does it too.
Okay.
And so you'll hear both of us every week.
You get used to it.
Yep, get used to it.
You're welcome, or I'm sorry. Either way.
It's funny.
Either
I
way,
love.
it just is what it is.
I was so excited, and
But
so many people.
Thank you for allowing me to.
Thank you for
I
being
love
part
it.
of it. I mean,
This is
it's
great. I love it.
it's so nice because you're funny, and it's just like I can just be. And I am myself,
Yeah.
and you know I have had. I started out with Steve Marshall, and he was hilarious. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
You remember Steve Marshall?
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Old radio guy, wasn't he? Didn't he do
Oh
radio?
yeah, he still does radio, and he's married now and has a stepchild,
Great.
and he's a great stepdad. If you, I
Awesome.
love it. He's
That's
got.
even harder than being a dad, frankly. It is. I mean, there are people that are amazing at it.
His
but
stepdaughter
it's
is
hard. It's challenging because you're coming into a situation where you have absolutely no authority, and a lot of times people think you're trying to replace somebody. That's hard.
He's like that. I don't even think any of that happens. He's like a big kid.
That's good.
I mean, I remember my kids loved him, you
Mhm.
know, and
Mhm.
and I don't know. I know when I was a stepmom, it was like I went to therapy because I just want to make sure that I was honoring the kids in every way. And then I know my kids had stepdads, and I sometimes would see, not with the last person, he actually was nice to my kids. But
Yeah. My stepdad was amazing. He passed about 6 months before my mom, and he was almost the opposite of my father, which is not to say that my father wasn't also good, but he was just a very, very different. He had the work ethic of a working man, and he was just, he was there for us, and he loved us, and he took care of us. He was pretty stern when we were little, but
Did he
we
have a nice
probably
family?
needed it. Huh? Yeah.
yeah, I mean, having a nice family makes a big difference because
He
you
was
know,
like the littlest of 8 kids, which is
Aw.
he was always, no matter how old he got, he would always pass the food around and take the food last, because that's what he learned as a kid.
that's so sweet though.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was really, really touching. He grew from this kind of gruff, like we were afraid of him a little bit when we were little, to this just goofy guy who would entertain the heck out of my son. Just by
That
being
is so
goofy,
nice.
he was the pull my finger guy, and then he'd fart. That was him. But
He's like, oh, that's so funny.
yeah,
You know, when you say that,
Yeah.
My mom, it's called tooting.
tooting. There you go.
It's a toot. Toot, 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 But you know what? Whatever you call it is okay.
Right.
But like to do that, like we were like, that would be funny because I was at Patch Adams, this retreat, the social justice retreat with him, and I got a blessing to interview every one of the medical students.
Very cool.
And we'd be like standing in a circle saying, all you need is love, or just happy, and all of a sudden he would just let a big one. And and he looked at me and he put his eyebrow up, and I'm like, he goes, yeah, figured you were raised not to say that one. I love him. He's so amazing. And I didn't even realize back then they didn't even break ground on the hospital now. And they have just recently, a few years ago, broke ground.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's exciting, and he has this place where you could go,
Mm-hmm.
being a nurse, and you can learn to clown, and it's
Wow.
healing. And I'll have to show you some of like the clowning in Kabul
Yeah.
because he gave me. I was blessed to be given some of these, the stuff he's done,
Nice.
and I'm like a big supporter of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's so neat. We could have him on the show.
Be great.
He's
Yeah.
he's amazing, and I do have audio that he said we could play too. So it's
Awesome.
it's neat to listen
Yeah.
to him. But I want to just take a minute because I know everybody's asking, when are you going to do the weekly Bible mantra? And is Brady going to do anything special? Well, he's going to think about that. If he's
Yeah,
got
we'll give it
something
some
that he wants
thought.
to
I don't
do.
know.
Yeah, maybe you might want to have a deep thought or whatever you want to call
Oh,
it.
yeah. Deep thoughts by
I
Jimmy
know
Candy.
you'll think of
Yeah.
something.
I will probably. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you'll think of something good. So we're going to start out by just tuning in, staying grounded, and understanding one thing.
And rapping.
And rapping, yeah.
I.
So you can sing. This is your weekly vibe and mantra.
This cracks me up every week.
My kids wrote that.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Oh, yeah. All I can say is it's the weekly vibe and mantra as I look for it right now. I wanted just to tell everybody that happy galactic New Year.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm mimicking myself. But there's a lot going on, and I don't even know where to start. What I can start with is saying I feel very blessed to be alive during this time. And there have been times that I don't think felt very like I was blessed, and I am like totally away from that now, because rewinding is not good. Stay present. And if you stay present and you don't rewind, sometimes like right now I'm kind of being forced to rewind because I have to get some stuff together. But sometimes you just think, that's just a part. It's not where I am. And I think it's why it's taken me so long to get it together. Because I'm like, I'm not doing it now. You gotta get things done. But don't rewind because you are not your past. Bashar said that too.
Right. Yeah.
And that's important. So I just wanted to share with you that you remember you're not a victim. No matter what you've been through, you've survived it because you're here now. Okay? You may have had hurt in the past, but you are not that person.
Yep.
You are who you are, and you choose to be who you are in every moment. That is very important as we are in this time right now. It's remarkable. We have some pretty heavy things going on right now as we have the sign of Aquarius. We're in Aquarius right now. Like literally, we are in the age of Aquarius. I have heard people say, oh, well, we're in the age of Aquarius, and they would share like that it happened when like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm like, no, we're not in the age of Aquarius yet.
That's probably from that song though in the 70s.
Oh, this is the dawning of the.
That's probably why.
I always thought it was funny because I was like, you know what? Like we are really in it, and not only are we in it, is Aquarius is going to be going into Pluto for the rest of our lives, and that's going to be really fun for us. It'll be fun. No, what like Pluto is a planet that kind of makes you feel like you're in a warp zone. So when you want to get things done, you literally like have to like feel Pluto cold, freezing you. Oh, like you're a robot, but nobody's speeding up the program. And if you're an Aquarius, we're ruled by that planet Uranus, and yeah, no dirty minds. So, I
Oops,
just,
sorry.
yeah, I know. Everybody says Uranus, Uranus. No, it's Uranus.
Yeah, yeah.
And in it, that's the electricity. It's a zzz, get it done, boom.
Filled with cool.
Exactly. Like we run with things. Aquarians run with things, right? We run with things. We get things done.
Like scissors.
Yeah. Don't ever let me run with scissors. I can really tell you that would not be good. But it's just real important right now to know that we've got some powerful aspects, but receive the energy, because it's there for you. It is so there for you. And the more you learn to receive, the more you are able to be totally present with yourself. And the more you can be present with yourself, the more you stop worrying about things feeling present. I just looked at my son. He's on the road with a band, and sent a picture of himself, and he's working out. and so wherever you are, know that you matter, because you're going to be questioning a lot of things about yourself, and those are old programs. Okay, as that it makes you feel frozen. But so if you're going to be frozen somewhere, be frozen in the
moment.
in the smile. Yeah, in the smiles,
Be happy.
in the laughter.
Joy.
Yes. I mean, so, if somebody's down, be a little silly. Get a little silly. I know, like, for me, like, if I have an argument, I'm like a person that will, like, literally throw something at someone. Just because I'm like, come on, let's just stop.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah. I have those little guns I already warned you about. I gave the guns.
Nerf guns.
Yes, Nerf guns. And I gave, but yeah, they're not real guns.
Yeah.
And the beer that you see, this is ginger beer, okay? It's not real beer, because then I would be literally out. It takes me one beer and I'm drunk, so. And that's not a joke. I do not, I don't handle alcohol very good, so. But know that as you're in this time period, we've got a lot going on with Mars. But with Aquarius in this, it is really helping people to be present with their choices. And as I have warned everyone over the last year, and this is not a bad negative thing, but I did give you the warning sign that if you didn't pay attention to changing things in your life, the universe will force you to. So during this period, as
everything changes,
always changes.
You can try to hang on, but you've got to let it. You're only fighting against the inevitable.
It's just gonna you just can't. You can't change it. And we are, as we're seeing, and I'm seeing more and more of this, that NASA's putting things out. So my prediction is somewhere around April, we are going to have them announce that there are aliens.
That's one of the things Bashar talks about all the time, is how there's just a laid out timeline about when they think we can accept first contact. So it's on the horizon. I don't know how soon. But
they're already here.
Yeah.
And the thing is
right. They're only like giving us little peeks to kind of get us ready, but we're not.
And they're doing it. I've been told, somebody just said, watch. And I don't watch the news, but maybe, if you like to, I don't know if you like to watch the news, because I like to get my own news.
I don't like to watch the news.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a 911 operator, I feel like it's just
maybe
too
we
much
need
negativity.
Somebody to watch the news for us.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to
Facebook
mess up
way
my
more than
intuition. Yeah, I just tell my mom and dad, and we're going to see a lot of things. We're going to see revolutions. I told my daughter, don't go to Mexico because there's something that's going on, there's a fight. So, and there's a civil war going on there. I'm glad she didn't go. And I'm glad she listened. That made me feel really good that she listened, because, we've got to really be about being present right now. You're going to be meeting people, especially over the next 2 months. A lot of people will be leaving your life, and a lot of people are going to be coming in. Just brilliant. Brilliant. Think of that. Keep shining that searing truth everywhere. When you bring out truth, you are able to connect with this field of possibilities where you and your future meet. That's where I work.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you work? Because wherever you are, we are together. And this is a really strong time period. And you might ask yourself, what awaits you? Well, there's a lot of things, but the most important thing is this aspect I'm talking about. Because this aspect is actually going to help you dance with the planetary shifts. It's the worst is over, the best is here. And I really mean this. The more you celebrate it in good, things will come. And I've been getting out, you'll hear me spurt out some negative things with one safe person.
Mm-hmm.
And that person doesn't judge me. That person knows I just need to do it. And that's what we need to do, just to get it out.
Yeah, get it out of your system.
Yeah. And so being a good listener is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to solve everything, but you can, if you have something to say, you can say it.
Yeah.
But together we're going to tap into our wisdom. And we're going to devise strategies. And we're going to learn to monetize and sustain our creative potentials this year. Yeah. And by the end of 2024, radical personal shifts as you begin to live heaven on earth. We're 2,000 light years out of what they call the galactic center. Science is calling it the big black hole.
Yeah.
But now everybody knows what it really is. And with that, I'm excited to have Brady.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're going to be showing you our everyday life. And I'm going to be talking to Abram again. And I'm sure Brady's going to be talking to Abram and then on the show. Yeah.
He came to my job interview. I mean, you know, what more?
Well, he's got plans for you, I think. Yeah. So, and we trust. We're just trusting the process of everything. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I cannot believe, I mean, come on, is it already 7:59? Wow. So that's just a short
time flies, Kim.
Yeah, short weekly Bible mantra. I will post a little bit more. I've got a lot to post. I had a lot of things come to me earlier today too, and
we're getting the chills.
Oh yeah,
I think
my poetry's coming out.
He might be here.
Yeah, and you know what? I used to write poetry all the time, and it's coming out. And yeah, my great uncle William Blake. My Nana Blake inspired me to write poetry, so it runs in the family. But I will not sit outside naked and write because he used to sit in his courtyard. I have an aunt that says, I'm not admitting that we're related to him. Why?
Right.
He was a loon. Yeah. I go, so what?
Yeah. Good.
He was he was an artist, an amazing artist too. I actually have the William Blake Tarot.
Loons. Come on.
I know.
You gotta be a little crazy, but that's
his wife sat with them.
Is the difference.
Yeah. She goes, that's crazy. You're like, nothing's crazy. We were born naked, so whatever. So, but I just want to thank everybody for joining us. We have a guest coming in.
We do. Courtney, I'm going to probably get her last name, I'm probably going to horribly mispronounce it. Trenchik, I believe. Trenchik. I know she's on Facebook and she's on other social media platforms, and she's in the area. She's in Toledo. And she just has such an amazing spirit and soul from the things she posts daily. You just got to hear about her. She'll be here with us next Thursday.
I'm excited. Yeah. So thank you and bless you. Peace out.
Peace out.
That was perfect. And everybody that's I'm gonna turn this so Brady you can talk a little.
Yeah, I'm still on this one actually. I don't know.
This is YouTube. Oh. So here's Brady. and my finger. Okay. There's my finger. Oh god. Okay, Brady.
The bottom right. Okay.
Here, I'm gonna just let you take this because I already dropped it on myself.
Whoops.
So we're talk a little bit about what we're doing, and this room will be transformed soon.
There we go. I'm covering it up too.
I was doing that. I'm like, what am
we're
I
live
doing?
Streaming.
Yes. So we are Light the Way on YouTube. That's our YouTube channel. You can go there and please give us a thumbs up. Tell us you love us.
Yeah, check us out.
Go ahead and talk.
Somebody's calling me. Hang on.
Oh no, we're not on the air anymore. Now we're on YouTube.
I know. I was just trying to stop it from ringing.
Oh.
Whatever it was.
Oh, it keeps ringing. Yeah, I turned
We're
it
on.
off. Sorry about that. Did it stop?
So. Oh, it's Messenger. I'll just click.
It doesn't ever stop.
You're so popular.
I don't know. I just like everybody wants to read
So
it.
I'm going to be hosting with Kim, and we're working on a YouTube channel and living together.
Yes.
I just moved in.
This is my roomie.
Got our home studio, Kim's home studio here.
Yes, this is our room. He's got to get used to this.
Yeah.
This is our home studio.
Right.
The only thing that we have of our own right now is our own bathrooms and our own bedrooms. Everything else is shared.
Yeah.
And it should be that way.
Yep. Well, I'm just moving in, so I'm not used to saying that yet, but I'll get used to it.
I think I just do that. It's just a natural thing. And I always like people to feel like they're at home because I love people. I do.
Yeah.
And if you say, give me the shirt, I'll say, well, let me go somewhere decent and you can have my shirt. So we want to welcome you. You're going to be seeing us just out of the blue, doing some live streams. Yeah.
My right eye freaks out when
and
I get
maybe
this
Brady
close
will
to
take a
something.
picture without it being nude, right? Like,
maybe.
Maybe if he, but I.
It's awkward when people are wearing
so
that
want you
close.
to share that picture. I love that picture. It is like hilarious. And I have a picture that I just did like that.
Oh.
It was like a couple weeks ago. I was under the water and I made a face.
Oh yeah.
And I like to lay under the water and literally just like listen to the silence of the water. What's that? The sounds of silence is the song. But so we also are hosting our show, Interviews, and it is on Mondays from 5 to 7 p.m. ToledoRadio.org or 106.1 FM. And I know we're also somewhere else. But I'll have to find one in Columbus. And then on Thursdays, we're here from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you are not in the Toledo area, you can, Toledo area, turn your dial 106.1 FM WKTLE, sorry, or ToledoRadio.org. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much for being present with you being with us and us being with you. And I work really hard at making sure that everybody knows that we know you're watching. If we're doing this and we're streaming, I do pay attention. And if I don't get you while we're doing it, I will go on tonight and you're going to get a high because you matter. My throne of riches is calling. Caesar's just sent me a message. That means I got free money. I just used the free money. So, but I just wanted to say peace and thank you so much. And, on the road to Ohm, we got some amazing things coming up. So, we are Like the Way. That is the YouTube channel. And we've got over 1,000 subscribers already on there. So please, come on. If you want to share something, you want to share what you're doing. It's all about community, and soon we will be breaking ground and starting our first intentional community. So I want to thank my dear friend who is a professor at Penn State University who will be helping us with that. And I will have him on the radio show so he can introduce himself because he is amazing. So with that, peace, love, and just remember, love yourself. You want to say anything, Brady?
I am good.
Okay.
Love yourself. Bye, guys.
Bye.